We move on with our bulletin this morning, and it is Youth Day 2018. Percy Masego, also known as McPiles, is a singer, songwriter, and performing artist. Masego hails from Moloto, Kwadembele in Mpumalanga, but now lives in Shoshanguve in Pretoria. Percy's EP, titled The Storyteller, took the hip-hop industry by storm, and it consists of 4 tracks that he sang in different languages. He now joins us to talk about his musical journey. Good morning to you, and thank you for joining us here on Afro World View. Talk us through your musical journey and when you fell in love with music.
It started back when I was in high school in 2010. Yes, that's when I started writing music. It started like a poem, and then someone told me that, you know what, you can turn this into a hip-hop verse, and then you can record it, and I can see you are talented, you can make money out of it. But at that time, I was just doing it for fun. Yeah, I started doing music for business since 2015.
And when did you realize that, you know, it's not just a hobby, it's not just something you're doing on the side, but it can actually be a career?
Oh, the minute I started doing some research about music and seeing like some artists making money, they've been successful with their talent, and then that's when I realized I can do the same. Yes.
Talk us through the type of music that you make and what you talk about in your music.
Okay, normally on my music are based on storytelling. Most of my music, like I talk about God, I talk about love stories, I talk about fun, I talk about the things which affect us as youth, yes, and the things which are inspiring youth to work harder.
What do you think are some of those pertinent issues that the youth of 2018 is fighting and facing? Because it is Youth Day today. Also, what does Youth Day mean to you?
Wow, I've seen that women are being killed, like that's a serious one. And they're facing this drug addiction, Yeah, most of them are addicted, and like we know them from school. Like they were very, very intelligent from school, and seeing them now on street smoking that drug, is very painful. So even teenage pregnancy is another issue they do face. Like, you get my point?
Yeah, no, I do. I hear you. Those are indeed very, very pertinent questions or issues facing the youth of 2018. But back to your music, you've got a collaboration with AB Crazy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Talk us through that collaboration and what working with someone of his stature was like.
Oh, we did that song in 2017, October, yeah. Yeah, it feels great, you know, like it takes you from one level to another level. Yeah, like it grows your career as an artist. Like to work with someone who's already in, like it does give, it does boost your image as an artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
And talking about your image as an artist and getting your foot in the door, talk us through some of the challenges you as a young person in the music industry have faced and how you overcame some of those challenges.
You know, like the biggest challenge is to get shows. Yeah, like the competition is too large. Like you'd struggle to get shows to perform. Like you'd go to a club and then give them your music, asking them to put you in for a performance. Then when they look at you like they don't know you, they don't know anything about the career.
Yeah.
And then they just reject you. Like those kind of rejections whereby you're trying to build yourself and you get rejected, they don't give you a chance to perform. Yeah, those are kind of challenges I can say I faced.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with regards to the future, what the future holds for you and you breaking those boundaries and overcoming your challenges, I hope, what does the future hold for you and what do you hope to achieve going forward?
Obviously, I like to have my own company. Yeah, like I'm looking to work as an independent artist until I don't know when, but that's my mission for now. Yeah, just to work as an independent artist and then build my own company, a musical company, whereby I'll be able to have my own artist and things like that.
That's great. Now, with regards to how people, you know, come and hear you perform or interact with you, how can people get in touch with you and learn more about your career?
Okay, they can get me on social media. It's Percy McPiles on Facebook. And even on Instagram, it's Percy McPiles. Yeah, even on Twitter, like one name, one way.
Okay.
Yes.
Just lastly, Percy, what does Youth Day mean for you as a young person in South Africa in 2018, and how will you be commemorating this day?
You know, it's a celebration of those students who has fought for education. Like, it was tough that time. I can't imagine how was it like to study almost every subject in Afrikaans. Like, I can say it was tough. We thank them for this opportunity that they fought for this education. So we must use this opportunity that we have so that we go to school, we study. Like, nowadays, it's an excuse if someone says they don't want to go to school. You see, education now is free. There are student loans, there are bursaries and so forth. So if it's an excuse for a young person to say, I can't go to school because I don't have money.
Yeah.
So we thank those people.
Definitely. Percy, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your story with us here
Thank
today on Youth Day. And we look forward to your performance a little bit later.
Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure. That was Percy Masego, also known as McPiles. He's a singer-songwriter, and he will be performing for us right here on Afro Worldview a little bit later on this morning. So stay tuned for that performance.